delete that message. See, now I can do that. So yeah, this is one of the first guitars that I had built. Granted, the neck is something that I built later on. This is the leftover wood from the Scum guitar, so it is a maple and beech neck, 5-piece, Bubinga fretboard, a 3-piece walnut body with beech stripes, and yes, it is called Wrath. Originally, it didn't have the veneer on the top, but I had screwed up the position of, well, everything, and the neck pocket was just, don't get me started. So I fixed her up while I was Crimson. I filled up everything here. Well, there's a block of walnut right there that had both the pickups in it. Sealed that off. Plugged up the bridge holes. Plugged up the neck pocket. Rerouted that. But I made a little mistake in that when I did the scoop, I sanded away a little too much, and now this is way too close to the edge, and as you can see, it pokes out. But yeah, can't always be perfect with things that you make. Let's see if this is in tune. I really highly doubt that it is. Hey, check that out. If you don't know Cyan Kicks, I really suggest going to go and check them out. Really terrific Finnish band. Not even close to being in tune. I wonder what's happened to it. Because, well, I wonder what's happened to it. Cold weather has happened to it, and I haven't played this or tuned this in a very long time. How is Matt's model coming out? I shall show you. Love the name. Oh, before we get to Matt's guitar, a little bit more about why I made this. So, Wrath. There was one customized guitar that I made. It was originally an ESP MH50, MH100, can't remember. But modified that, and it was a green guitar with green LEDs. I made sort of semi-hollow, really rough, really rough work. And I mention it when I looked back at some of the worst guitars that I've built. I mention it there because while it was a lot of fun, there were a lot of mistakes. But anyway, I couldn't think of a name for it, and then I asked my then girlfriend at the time, what should I call this? And she just looked at it. It was like, it's green, so I can envy, like green with envy. And that's when a light bulb went off in my head that I want to make 7 guitars, 7 different shapes that are going to be concept guitars, which are going to be the 7 collections. So the first one that I made was Wrath. So according to the 7 deadly sins, wrath, envy, lust, avarice, gluttony, sloth, pride. I think I got all those. So this was born out of that. Of course, Wrath has to be a complete metal guitar. So I made a complete metal guitar with EMG pickups and pointy, sharp things. And this, still to this day, I'm really surprised at how well this plays. And it sounds great. I just need to put better pickups in it, and I'm probably going to use it for recording some of my own stuff at some point when I have time. If I have time. But yeah. One of those things where it's like, it's just... there's no way that I can ever sell this because there's so many things wrong with it. Unless someone really, really wants it, sure, I can sell it, but I'm telling you, it's not really up to par. Um, but it suits for my needs whenever I need to pick up a guitar that's in drop C. So this gets the job done for me. Um, yeah, it's a fun little thing. It's quirky and stands to basically show where I started off from. I just noticed as well. Um, I'm not a fan of doing bolt on necks, but no matter what, this sort of stuff shouldn't happen. So see over there where my finger is right now, that part, that is where the screw went through onto the fretboard. Yikes. So yeah, um, not a perfect guitar by any means.